Welcome back to Danganronpa. I realized I was a little bit mad last episode.
I hope they die in the most brutal possible.
For an obvious reason. And I realize now that it's been a sort of like a calming sensation, and I realized that even though Chihiro is gone, the person who killed her is still out there. So we have to catch this guy or girl, whoever it is, and bring him to justice, and I will feel no remorse when they die. So yeah, fun times. Let's start investigating, I guess. Well, there are more important things to worry about right now. Okay, what's to worry about? Chihiro? For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Yes, there is. Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it seem kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And which nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? What? Genocide Jack! So wait. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. What? The real... What are you saying? Genocide Jack is here at the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? Why? Oh, gosh. Oh, did she... She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko. Hina rushed over the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch many horror films then. Yeah, probably not. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second!
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd hear her, Toko suddenly shut awake. Oh, as in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. What is this? She looks like a frog. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. How? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? What is happening?
what the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
Thank you. It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need me, I don't mind. Taka, can you help me?
Huh? She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mandu on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that...
Don't make me repeat myself.
There was no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of
There
course.
he is.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Oh my gosh, man. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Yeah?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
What?
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum. Allow me to present
File.
the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yeah. Oh, stop showing me. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. I didn't see it was Hina. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, no.
I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey. Hey.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually.
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey.
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment
Oh, I
is
get
waiting
it.
for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
Hmm.
I can't say I understand his thinking. But if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life can still be in danger. Which is
Interesting.
definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the frick up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna go drop Toko off at her room.
Nice.
I'm gonna go get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Sight? What? Who's that? If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. Oh, that's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. Oh, boy. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Okay. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's good to know. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like we'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay. Well, let's investigate, I guess. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Oh. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Grim dumbbell. Let's check that blood, I guess? There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Yeah. What about the picture? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Okay. What about bloodlust? Where bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Okay. Let's ask Kyoko? Shiyoko examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of her lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Okay. That's about it for this, I guess. I guess let's talk to these guys. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried her. Oh yeah. She's very light, that's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well.
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. Yeah, we know she wanted to get swole. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? According to the Monokuma file, apparently she was cut around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Kina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. Okay. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, that she would also have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Okay. Interesting stuff. Talk to Mondo. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. She sure did. Which, I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Come on, Makoto, what are you saying, man? I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true,
Let's
but
go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got cut up with the wrong person this time. You're right. Okay. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out by yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? What about this? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, and quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
and it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, it must be a girl who must have went in with Chihiro, right? That means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go to the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I could see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in
So,
there.
in other words,
As such, the killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Shoot.
Yeah. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
Cha! You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow someone from someone, then that means that someone would have to loan it, so... Unless they took it. Makoto, come on, man.
Why
So
you?
sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own dang self.
Okay.
That's
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties. Okay. So I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay. Sure. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for in here? Does that mean I have to figure it out by myself? This thing? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems it's a system in place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, so if the dead students' handbooks get delivered, then that means Junko's and Sayaka's are in there, and someone could have got it out of there. So that means someone knew about the stuff in the mailbox, like Byakuya. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Yeah, of course it would be Sayaka's. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's perfectly fine. Yep. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second. What's
Very
wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the other one it won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Don't make me watch it again. The memory of it came flooding back, that cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Oh, okay. That's true.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey!
No!
Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. A super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
but it did.
That's impossible!
I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it won't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leo must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What? What? What is happening, dude? What did you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think, I truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. I guess we react to it? That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's absolutely nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Or like a ghost, attacking some suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname to the internet gives it this mysterious serial killer, Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. Well, what is it? What do you mean by that? Oh, this is the same. Wait. It can prove. I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Oh, okay. Is there really any proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Is it the back room of the library?
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah, hey you two, who's this? Oh, Hina. Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy, leave us alone.
'Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency, emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me. What is it?
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down,
'Cause,
okay, Hina?
I mean...
But it's an emergency. What is it? An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Where else? Junk? Okay. Do we just go in, I guess? Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Okay. Dr. Hina? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's the emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lie down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. What's going on? Hi. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. And I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend? What? It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Togo was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that what Togo's so scared?
But...
Is that why? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Byakuya? Because she likes him. Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh?
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments... Hey again.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula? What?
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Oh, hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Togo talking about just now? Something about a
What?
promise. Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya? And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we talked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. The back room. The back room, the back room. The back room, the back room. Is this the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Is back here? If I remember, on the other side of the store, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Okay. Oh, I get it now. I don't get it. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust,
So,
too.
in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Okay. There's a couple things I notice, and one is this stack of pit. Okay, what can we interact with? Okay, so it looks like maybe this shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Not making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. It's a good idea. But what is this? It's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges on the desk, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. It looks like rope. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It was very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
You have any problems with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I just put it to good use. Okay, this is weird. So many files stuffed on the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truths for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. The Illuminati. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Okay, and then what's behind you, sir? There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are full with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. That's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files, those are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
Home to classified government documents, police records, thing no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? Still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, and there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be likely top secret confidential stuff anyway, so why? My family has a reading room just like this at our house. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that allows me to one day bend the world to my will. What the frick? To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Miyake is actually starting to scare me more than an actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports must have been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Miyake had grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there were two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. Oh, this is me. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. but in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Good?
in other words,
That's right. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking among us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. I'm not gonna do that. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Weirdo. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. It's a Genocide Jack top secret. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harda, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kana Aisei, 14. Takashi Yoshihito, 30. Honda. Was someone's last name Honda? Hatsutaru. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was no end to it. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, there was bloodless was left in the victim's own blood. I'll take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page? What? Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekends, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Oh, wow. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness had never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story, but this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Okay, so
let's go.
alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait. Okay. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like
I don't
that?
have time to play with you.
Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. As quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. So I go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the other things might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Yes. Okay, so right, this is like the first rule of like crimes, right? It's like it's never the first person you suspect, right? So to me it seems like they're obviously trying to pin it on Toko. So just based on that, I'm gonna say I don't think it's her. And I'm gonna try to take into account other people.
Da, 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 da.
Gosh.
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered an evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
Has discovered evidence revealing the identity. Okay.
I feel as
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But
I'm
I-
sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I just found will steal the killer's breaths from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused to
it
tell
would
me.
seem...
It's like when a girl bullies the
Boy she likes.
right.
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
A warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? Okay. Let's go in here, I guess, first. Before we go talk to Celeste. Wait a minute. This was not... Wait, the pictures were swapped. And there's a stain on the carpet. Wait, the pictures were swapped. There's a strange stain. Wait a minute. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah. Wait, maybe it is a girl. Because maybe they used Leon's thing to get into this room, killed her here. Okay. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. The posters were switched. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite fit in the boys' locker room. Yeah. Okay. So maybe Chihiro was killed in here, and they used. Wait. Then how did Chihiro get in there? Wait. I don't know. It's still very early on, but that's very. Wait, what? I'm sure there must be more left waiting for me to discover. Oh, maybe I didn't check it all. What do you think, Kyoko? What have you come up with? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your
Indeed.
investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. Aww. Chihiro. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Ugh, Well, I better give it my shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hand are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug. So it was the... Oh, so when I said it was the rope in the box, it was. It was the extension cord, but... Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the genocide jack file, something's not quite right. Every victim was stabbed? What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most certainly to tie in all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the genocide jack case file one more time. Okay. Still more I need to check. Sakura, maybe?
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her
No
soul.
forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Me neither, dude. Me neither. It's the bloodstained poster. Blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. And the girls' locker room is a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? No. But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Sakura? You spend a lot of time here exercising in the girls' locker room, right?
Of course.
Sakura?
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
They have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet.
In the girls' locker room. And it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the
of
carpet now.
course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone's care came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with?
Well, the stain didn't disappear. The rugs got switched? What? Oh, so is it still the same? Oh, okay. So it's still hinting towards the fact that she got killed in the boys' locker room. I'm pretty sure. She got killed in there and then swapped the rugs out, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Okay. So now we can leave. I think we got everything now. Okay, so we kind of know what happened a little bit. It's still weird how... What if Chihiro... Did Chihiro borrow Leon's handbook? Did she grab it and go into the boys' locker room for some reason? And then Genocide Jack came in? Because that's the only way... Well... I don't know. Okay, so... I think it wanted me to go check the box again, maybe? So let's try that. This lamp isn't plugged in anymore. There's a thick layer of dust on the top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Yeah, the lamp's not plugged in anymore. The extension cord is removed. But it was there before. And the laptop's gone. That still hasn't been explained yet, has it? That's interesting. Okay, let's look at this again. Wooden box is empty. Extension cord was in here before. Okay. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? Well, the only person who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Okay. He took it out? How did he take it out, though? Oh, there's still more left to check. Okay. Huh? The lamp will turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Because the extension cord was there. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using the extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... What could you possibly wonder, Makoto? Could it have been the one that was used on Chihiro? No way. Okay. So what the frick do we do? What the heck do we do? Oh, hello. Taka?
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Dang it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough.
No, you can't blame yourself, man. You can't blame yourself, Taka. No one could have saw it happening. You know. Oh, so sad. Okay. So what if... Oh, okay. So I wonder if the reason, whoever it was that killed Chihiro was because it was actually Genocide Jack, and that was their secret, was that they were actually Genocide Jack. So they had to kill to, like, cover it up, basically. Which is interesting. I don't know. But that's also the case, too, because apparently they got stabbed as well, the Genocide Jack victims, whereas Chihiro was only hit with a dumbbell, but there's already knives in the kitchen that they could have grabbed, unless they're gone, which we could check, I guess. Okay, Hina. Oh yeah, let's talk to her because she might know about the posters. The knives are still there, so it's like, if it was Genocide Jack, you would look for the sharp thing, which they already know was... They already knew the knives were in here because of her first trial. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimming. I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more Oh, you can't say that to me. Would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Ah, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with any of the other girls much. It was like she was just trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as a kind of that girl. That kind of girl. There we go. So let's go into the warehouse now. Talk to Celeste for some reason. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then, did you find something? Very well. I will tell you, and only you. Okay. Right, this is what we had to come to her for. Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What?
Indeed.
Really? That was right before nighttime. Oh.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. Is Chihiro a guy? Oh no. Oh no, I'm a freaking trap lover. Oh shoot, I fell right into it. Is Chihiro a guy? That's... Oh my gosh, that must have been what her secret was. That she was a guy. And that's how she was able to get into the locker room. Is because it's based on the sex you have in your handbook. Oh my gosh, Chihiro's a guy. Oh my gosh, it's total... Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Alright. Alright. Who could have saw... I could not have saw this coming. Oh my gosh. Chihiro's a guy. It makes so much sense. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Even still, they're a cool person. I like that they're the ultimate programmer and stuff. Doesn't matter if they're a guy. I wouldn't. Okay, we're gonna move on. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. Oh my gosh, it's so awkward reading this, thinking that she's a guy now. He's a guy. I don't know. I don't know what the case is. I guess we'll figure it out during the trial, but you get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of her tracksuit or duffel bag. So I said she saw Chihiro carrying it, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Oh, is it nighttime already? What? Oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Wait, is it starting now?
It's the moment you've all been waiting
What?
for.
What?
The class trial.
Wait, we have what? We have everything we need to fit. What?
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Shoot, man. Frick, I didn't. Okay, so I guess we are doing this now? Oh, frick, man. Okay. I didn't think it was going to be that quick. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll end it here and we'll have our class trial next episode. I cannot believe Chihiro. I mean, I'm gonna sound like super dumb if that's the like if Chihiro just actually isn't a guy. It's just a girl. But that would make so much sense because she was able to get into the locker room using her own handbook because Monokuma said at one point it was like it's based off the sex in your handbook, which if Chihiro is a guy then it would be based off of his or her. I can't say his because I don't know yet, but I kind of do, but I kind of think, but I kind of don't know. I don't really know. Oh my god. I was like, I was sworn I'd sort of protect her. I mean, it's more of like a brotherly love, you know? I'm just saying, no homo. Chihiro's cool. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Everyone who knows this game was was probably like watching me like get so attached to Chihiro and be like, ooh, he fell right into it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Wow. Okay, well, we got a lot of stuff that makes sense. That's we. Oh, maybe she declined going with the girls because, oh my gosh, because they might have like changed or something, and then they would have known that. Oh my gosh, it's actually a guy. Here's a guy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so we figured out Chihiro's a guy, but that doesn't help us figure out who killed him. So Leon's handbook is broken. Sorry, I'm just like ranting here at the end of the episode or whatever. I'm just. A murder victim's genocide jacket stabbed normally, not buttoned with an object. Consciously kept her distance. The carpets were switched. The posters were switched. Chihiro's handbook was not found. Wow, okay, so, wow, that's crazy how, like, the secret thing has really worked its way into this trial as well. Because it's like, I'm pretty sure Chihiro's secret is that she's a guy, and what else? Oh yeah, and whoever killed her was actually probably Genocide Jack, so they didn't want that found out. What if they didn't want it found out, then why would they commit the murder in the same way? It's possible that they just did it because they haven't been caught so far. So they're just like, if I do it again, I'm still probably not going to get caught, so it's whatever. I don't know. We got a lot of good info, though. I don't know if it's enough to help us win this class trial, but it's certainly something. It's a start. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll get this class trial underway. Yeah. Bye. I've been freaking bamboozled. Can't believe this. I've been bamboozled to the hardest degree.